claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move and coach shit. Cause if they make the wrong move, it cost shit. They see me, they like, ooh, keep on shopping. I'm on my way up and they ain't gon' stop it. They say they wanna hit that raw shit. Coming up on by the bullshit. They see me, they like, ooh, keep on shopping. I'm on my body, real niggas right beside me. Damn right, I brought my army. Going up like a rocket, and can't nobody stop me. These niggas garbage, so watch your mouth, boy. Coming all black, slithering house, call me mouth, boy. I'm off the hip like a cowboy. I'm a king, you should bow, boy. Shorty like, damn, man, you cut up. Nothing I can handle. 144 in the booth, going Rambo. Niggas do you dirty like a stick in a bando. That's why I play the corner like a bum with a banjo. I'ma lead by example. Ooh, keep on sobbing, got this bitch off the hand. Got the juice, got the drip, about to hit the bitch with the salt. It ain't rap, it's assault. Can't taste a bitch unless you with the coke. They say they wanna hit that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move and coach shit. Cause if they make the wrong move, it cost shit.
Hey! One West! One West! One West! One West! One West!
Coming up on my new bullshit.
I do it how a veteran be. You better than me. I'm Reggie at the edge of the key. It's all money, no honey. Think you settle and see. You locked up, fucked up, and it's back to the streets. It's One West. You can check the residency. I reside with soldiers died on the soles of their feet. Cause there's death before designer. Ain't no coward in me. Cause I'm cold as a bitch's shoulder. You ain't calling a week. Get the cooking on this beat. Hope you like it well done. Got them killers rolling with me and they all red rum, red rum, red rum. Got you fuckers scared some. Get the banging on this beat till my fucking head numb. Black Glock, red drum, black and yellow air ones. Homie, you ain't got a vest. I suggest you wear one.
Told these niggas we was going up. They was doing a lot of talking. Now these niggas ain't saying shit.
Feeling like a legend in this shit, lil nigga, I'm past veteran. Never feeling third, lil nigga, I'm past second. Guns, I gotta have them all like Ash Ketchum. Shotty break a nigga ribs up like his wife left him. We all steppin', kill you with kindness cause I'm dead nice. That 5'7" put you 6 feet, not talking height. That judge giving out 5, but you doing life. These hands are rude GPS, a mean right. That's mean right, we build different, you know the vibes. And we stamped it authentic, we notarized. I keep a 144 because I know a kind. Noah's Ark, you know I'm with animals when we flowing by. We back again, no cap, when I'm with cap again. Yeah, they say they want smoking, so we matching them. Everything righteous, so you know when we get back at them, you get hit up with a K, but no acronym.
They say they wanna hit that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move and coach shit. Cause if they make the wrong move, it cost shit. You see me, they like, ooh, keep on shopping. I'm on my way up and they ain't gon' stop it. They say they wanna hit that raw shit. Coming up on by the bullshit.
West till they bury me. I'm One West till they bury me. I'm One West till they bury me. I be One West to the death till they bury me. One West till they bury me. I'm One West till they bury me. I'm One West till they bury me. I be One West to the death till they bury me. I be One West to the death till they bury me. They ain't scaring me. Rip the soul out of Pharisee. Speaking heresy, it get you fucked up apparently. It's like they daring me. I said chill, they ain't hearing me. They ain't listening. Every bar nitroglycerin. Hit your heart, bring it back to start, make you live again. Get them dividends or we start getting ignorant. I be on that soldier shit. I told you shit phenomenal. Nah, but he a domino. So what you suckers trying to do? Rhyming comical, guess it's funny until I'm bombing you. Bring apocalypse to them pussy niggas that's popping shit. Team of all-stars, I coach them up like I'm Popovich. Fuck the politics and the
lobbyists and apologists. They vagina, so we gon' check them like gynecologists. It's kinda obvious how the situation is ominous. The way I vomit this and regurgitate for the audience. They start applauding this cause the competition is fraudulent. From the era where niggas smoke you up like a parliament. The flow been stupid, shit has gotten retarded since. All the dominance of one West rising to prominence. Cause I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. They want a nigga quiet, mute my maneuvers, but I ride like I got Groupons for Uber. Rhymes hard like they been viewed by Medusa. 9 milli Luger, 17 in the Ruger. Only need a few to sit up in your medulla. Obligata for the regatta, niggas wildin', they win every dollar. They riding by in black Impalas, let the semi holler. A showstopper, been as proper since the teeny bopper. But now I'm going them off Patron, a premium of vodka. I put extensions on the Glock, modified the chopper. The swore heavy, war ready, and that's worth the mama. No marijuana, say I got the loudest silence on it. When I'm up on it, ain't no rapper do it like I do it. A lot of spitties and writers, but when the heat's on, none of them can get to the fire around with me. And I had a nigga spin like a tire, but down the D, and I'm still dope as a piper. Every bar burn hard like a spoon with a lighter. Fuel to igniter, I'm winning, coming through with the title because UPK. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me.
Yeah. I'm on 44 shit, you know what I mean? Busy man. Look, when that shit drop, you step all the way on their neck, step on their neck and they head with that shit.
Fine then, I ain't show no mercy, we gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived. They don't know how I did it, got it out the mud, straight to glory. They don't know how I feel, he nice but he don't show them skills, how I show them skills. He ride but he don't work the wheel, how I work the wheel. They mad, up too solid, circle tight, yeah, vacuum seal. No, they want my life, I ain't worried, I got rank for real. I got real soldiers, kill for me, nigga, watch yourself. They say you been in beast mode lately, you is not yourself. When you dropping that fire, precious marriage, they inquiring. They can't stop what's coming, but I see them conspiring. Cross the line, them firing. This bitch here, finna break the spin on kindness. I don't trust you, circle small. You can keep your features. Me and my niggas don't keep no secrets. In the field like Jeepers Creepers. Say they want some smoke, dawg. So I brought these chimney sweeps. Ain't coming like we coming, you can't even count. These niggas don't run it like we run it, bitch. Don't even start. Bitch, I'm with my niggas till the end, till death do us part. So if you wanna leave, you can leave, bitch. Bless your heart, fine then. I ain't show no mercy, we gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived. They don't know how I did it, got it out the mud, straight to glory. They don't know how I feel. He nice, but he don't show them skills, how I show them skills. He ride, but he don't work the wheel, how I work the wheel. Ooh, I got a man, circle tight, yeah, vacuum seal. I heard they want my life, I ain't worried, I got rate for real. Take over in effect, yeah, I'm fully focused. You might not see it on me, just know it's women, that bitch fully loaded. Ooh, yeah, we up and rolling. Told them I need major motion. Think I'm joking, I'ma school them niggas like they baby Jody. Got it out the dust, now I'm too clean, don't know why they hate me. What you want out life, dawg? Guns and butter, baby boy. UPK top, dawg. Certified road runner. I'ma turn that Ecoline van to a damn tank. I got chopper stash in that attic like they in Frank. They had that shit on lock till I snapped on them like bolt cutters. You cannot play both sides, gotta choose your colors. See him throwing that one up with that W, that's my blood, bro. Fine then, I ain't show no mercy, I'm gon'
Wednesday.
Fake ass nigga.
You ain't no Israelite, but you a gospelite.
Clap it up.
Oh no, we on. Clap it up. Yeah. Good morning. You understand? You know what time it is. You know what day it is. It's Saturday. All right. We are in the building. You understand? This is the ISUPK, Israelite School, Universal Practical Knowledge. Start out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Command G. Hunter. You understand? I am your priest from the east, Adar Moth, and also with me, my main man, my mellow, is Officer Marwa Sar as well. Most High in Christ. And Thawada, you understand? For tuning in with us, you understand? This is the Sabbath Service, all right? A very important class, you understand why? Because we go over the Old Testament, you understand, going over the stories and the scriptures from the old days, from the ancient days, you understand, showing how they still resonate into today's time. All right, Most High Christ. Just real quick, if everybody can hear me, and everybody can also Marwa, sorry if you could, please give us a 144, you understand? You can hear what's nice and clear. Most High Christ. All right, and with that, Amazon. Drop it. Sorry.
La Yasharla.
Drop it. Drop it. Next. We're not prepared for the reading of the prayers. Israelite module. This means to stand. Salaki. All right. Charles means to turn. Down Pakunon means to face the east. This is the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa. Shabbat Shemayim. Kodash. Hayah. Shabka. Yahweh. Malakwaka. Abaa. Barzaka. Hayah. Aisha. Baratza. Kawa. Hayah. Bashemayim. The Thun. The Nawa. The Kam. Cow. Yawam. Wasalaknawa. Kabawafnawa. Kasalaknawa. Kabawaf Yanawa. Wala'a. Tabiyanawa. Badasayawan. Abal. Awshanawa. Mayan. Right. Kaya. The Ka. Amalakwa. Waha'ala. Wathbara. I will love you. Aman.
The Lord's Prayer in English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. On earth. As it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. Forgive us our debts. And we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Forever. So be it.
This is prayer for the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh. Ba'ashem Yahushua. Baba Kosha. Latan Zanawa. Akak. Lar Paha. Cow Makala. Wakal Marawa. Akak. Latahar. Hamatazarayim. Akak. Lahakwiyam. Amathyam. Akak. Arukawa. Atama Allah. Lagarashan. Ba'ashem Yahushua. The water. Aman.
The power in English. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Name Yahushua.
Name Yahushua.
Please give us the power.
Please give us the power.
The power to heal all manner of sickness.
Power to heal all manner of sickness.
And all manner of disease.
And all manner of disease.
The power to cleanse the leper.
Power to cleanse the lepers.
The power to raise the dead.
Power to raise the dead.
The power against unclean spirits.
Power against unclean spirits.
Cast them out.
Cast them out.
In the name of Yahushua.
Name Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. This is Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Ash'a.
Ashad.
Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Aharium.
Aharium.
Mayan.
Mayan.
Gaba'a.
Yaba.
Isaria.
Azaria.
Isaria.
Azaria.
Mine.
Mine.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Aisha.
Ashad.
Shemayim.
Shemaiah.
Wa Ratazah.
Ra Ratazah.
Ayathan.
Ayathan.
Amawat.
Namawat.
Regalka.
Rukalka.
Al Yanawam.
Al Yalawam.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Hana.
Ana.
La'a.
La.
Yanawam.
Yalawam.
Ala'a.
Wala.
Yayashan.
Yashad.
Sharamar.
Sharamah.
Yasha'ala.
Yashala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tazalka.
Tazalka.
Ayad.
Ayad.
Yamyanka.
Ayanyaka.
Yamawam.
Yamawam.
Hashamash.
Hashamash.
La'a Yakaka.
Ya'ayakaka.
Wayarak.
Wayarak.
Balawila.
Walayila.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamarka.
Yashamarka.
Kalrai.
Kalrai.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Afnapashka.
Apapashka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Tazahaka.
Tazaka.
Wabawaka.
Wawaaka.
Mayatha.
Mayatha.
I will love.
Wa'ayalom. Psalms 121 in English. I will lift up my eyes unto the hills.
I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help comes from Yahweh,
My help cometh from Yahweh,
which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be
He
moved.
will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Israel
he that keepeth Israel
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy shade upon thy right
The
hand.
Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil.
The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
The Lord shall preserve thy going
The
out
Lord shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in.
and thy coming in.
From this time forth
From this time forth
and even
and
forevermore.
even forevermore. This is Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim.
Alahayim.
Alpha Mayalaka.
Alpha Mayalka.
Alpha Karash.
Alpha Karash.
Alpha Squat.
Alpha Shquat.
Al.
Al.
Kayahana.
Kayahana.
Sorry. Our Yablika.
Our Yabika.
Yahama Yawan.
Yahamin Yawam.
Ra'ash.
Rash.
Al Aimaka.
Al Imaka.
Abra Yamwa.
Ayman Yawa.
Sawada.
Sawada.
Wayatha.
Wayatha.
Yai Tazawa.
Wa'ay Tazawa.
Al Tazapawanyaka.
Al Tazapawandika.
Amarwa.
Amarwa.
Akawa.
Wakawa.
Wanakakidam.
Waikakiro.
Magoya.
Magoya.
Wala'a.
Wala.
Yashikar.
Yashka.
Shom Yashala.
Sham Yashala.
Iwada.
Iwada.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Our I Tazawa.
Wa'ay Tazawa.
Laba.
Laba.
Yakadwa.
Yikadwa.
Auyaka.
Auyika.
Barya.
Barya.
Yakarathwa.
Yakarafwa.
Wahauya.
Yahawi.
Adawam.
Adawam.
Wamashima Aliyam.
Wa Masha Ayolo. Ayolo.
Sorry. I'll hold the
Okay.
Huh? Okay.
Okay.
Keep going. So we'll start over at 6.
Okay.
Ahauya.
Ahaya.
Adawam.
Adawam.
Wayashma Aliyam.
Wa Masha Ayolo.
Awa'aba.
Wa Ba'aba.
Wahagariam.
Wahagaria.
Babal.
Abal.
Waimawan.
Waimawan.
Waimalak.
Waimalak.
Alashaf.
Halashah.
I'm Yeshabia.
I'm Yeshabia.
Tazawar.
Tazwar.
Dum Ashawar.
Gamashua.
Alawa.
Alawa.
Imam.
Amam.
Ayawa.
Ayawa.
Zerawai.
Zerawai.
Labaya Lawat.
Labanawat.
Ashalaham.
Ashalaham.
Kamadyan.
Kamalia.
Kasayasara'a.
Kasayasara'a.
Kayabyan.
Kayabya.
Banakal.
Balakal.
Bayaswan.
Kayashwa.
Ashamatwa.
Mashawadwa.
Bayandara.
Bayandara.
Ayawa.
Ayawa.
Kaman.
Daman.
La Datma.
Ladatma.
Sayatamwa.
Shaitamwa.
Nadayatmawa.
Naliyamawa.
Kara.
Kara.
Wakazaba.
Kazba.
Wakazabak.
Kazba.
Wakazal Manai.
Kazalmanai.
Kal Nasayakamwa.
Kal Nasikamwa.
Ashar.
Ashar.
Marwa.
Amarwa.
Ayarasha.
Arasha.
Ladawa.
Ladawa.
Ah.
Ah.
Nawa.
Nawa.
Alahayim.
Alahaya.
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 Sayatamwa.
Shaitamwa.
Kagagula.
Gagala.
Kakwash.
Kakwash.
Lapanya.
Lapani.
Rakawa.
Wakawa.
Kaash.
Kaash.
Ira ya Ira.
Ira.
Wakalahaba.
Wakahaba.
Dalahat.
Dahat.
Hariyam.
Ariel.
Khan.
Kam.
Laradapma.
Zardatma.
Basa Irika.
Masa Irika.
Wabasawa Pafka.
Wabasava Pafka.
Fahabalam.
Bahabalam.
Mala'a.
Mala'a.
Panyaham.
Panyaham.
Palawan.
Palawan.
Waya Bakashwa.
Waya Bakashwa.
Shemka.
Shemka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yabashwa.
Yabashwa.
Waya Bahawa.
Waya Bahawa.
Waya Ai.
Waya Ayai.
Waya Kaparwa.
Waya Kapawa.
Waya Abadwa.
Waya Abadwa.
Waya Dawa.
Waya Darwa.
Kaya Hatha.
Ayasa.
Shemka.
Shemka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Abadka.
Babaka.
Ayawan.
Ayawan.
Alkaha Arataza.
Al-Kahara Rataza. Psalms 83 in English. Keep not thy silence, keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace,
Hold not thy peace.
and be not still, O Yahweh.
And be not still, O Yahweh.
For lo,
For
thy enemies make a tumult,
thy enemies make a tumult.
and they that hate thee
And they that hate thee
have lifted up the head.
have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel
They have taken crafty counsel
against thy people,
against thy people.
and consulted
And consulted
against thy hidden ones.
against thy hidden ones.
They have said,
They have said,
Come,
come,
and let us cut them off
let us cut them off
from being a
from
nation,
being a nation.
that the name of Israel
The name of Israel
may be no more remembered.
may be no more remembrance.
For they have consulted together
But they have consulted together
with one consent.
with one consent.
They are confederate against
They are
thee.
confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom,
Tabernacles of Edom
and the Ishmaelites,
and the Ishmaelites,
of Moab,
Moab,
Hagarenes,
Hagarenes,
Baal,
Baal,
and Ammon,
Ammon,
and Amalek,
and Amalek,
the Philistines,
Philistines,
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
Ashur
Ashur
also is joined with them.
also is joined with them.
They have hope in the children of
They
Lot.
have hope in the children of Lot.
Selah,
Selah,
do unto them
do unto them
as unto the
as
Midianites,
unto the Midianites.
as to Sarah,
It says to Sarah,
as to Jabin,
it says Jabin,
as to Brook Kison,
bro Kison,
which spirits that Endor.
Spirit that Endor.
They became a dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nose like a rat,
Make the Lord like a
and
red,
like thee.
like Z.
Yea,
Yea,
all the princesses of
all the
Baal,
princes of
and
Baal
Azamuna,
and Azamuna,
who said,
who said,
let's take to ourselves
let us take to
the
ourselves
houses of Yahweh in possession.
house of Yahweh in possession.
Oh, my power,
Oh, my power,
make them like a wheel,
make them like a wheel,
as they stumble before the wind,
as the stubble before the wind,
as the fire burns the wood,
as the fire burns the wood,
and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
and as the flame set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them
So persecute them
with thy temper,
with thy tempest.
and make them afraid
Make them afraid
with thy storm.
with thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame,
Fill their faces with shame,
that they may seek thy
that
name.
they may seek thy name.
O Yahweh,
Oh, Yahweh,
let them be confounded
let them be confounded
and troubled
and troubled
forever.
forever.
Yea,
Yea,
let them be put to
let
shame
them be put to shame
and perish,
and perish,
that men may know
that men may know
that thou,
that thou,
whose name alone
whose name alone
is Yahweh,
is Yahweh,
art the most
art
high
the most high
over all the earth.
of all the earth. Sorry, turn. Shabby, you see? Like so you want the flash? All right. You go to the middle.
Let's wrap it up. You cook the barber shop. Lift those brothers in. Come, sir. Lift those brothers in. Come on. All right. Shot. All right, Israel. All right, Israel. What's good? What's good, Israel? Shalom, Israel. Officer 1,000 Akaz. Of course, you met the brothers up here. I want to take a quick second to say the water to the brothers, Officer Adar, all the brothers, telling down, I saw.
Good to see you again.
You know what I'm saying? Them brothers been holding down for a while since I've been on leave, doing some things, get some things straightened out. So I want to say a big water to them brothers. They've been holding down. Also, clap it for yourselves. All right. For being back here. All right. It's good to see everybody back. We're going to take a few seconds to let these brothers in real quick. All right. In the meantime, I want to go ahead and I want to go over the Sabbath service with you guys. You understand? Because some people think that, this is just another day. You understand? This is not just another day. The first Sabbath that we had was the Sabbath of the Lord. We created the word. We created everything. In the sixth day, on the seventh day, he rested. And he made it holy. You understand? He made it holy. Holy convocation. We're supposed to have a holy convocation, come together, and get together with our family. This is what we're supposed to do. So your first high holy day is the Sabbath. There's people in the world outside the truth know that it's Saturday. That's your Sabbath day. You understand? Just like any other feast day we have here, supposed to come here, with your holy garments, as you see the brothers with your families, children, your wives, all the families of Israel. You're supposed to come together and bring food and have a great time. That's what you're supposed to do every Sabbath service. Now, your Christian pastors or people in the world, they celebrate on a Sunday. And now, yes, of course, you can celebrate and you can praise the Lord any day of the week. However, the Sabbath day, he holiday and made it holy. So you're supposed to be here. You understand? This is a high holy day. Anybody know the difference between a high holy day? Can anybody out there tell me what a high holy day is? Anybody know what the high holy day is? Not, we'll break it down. A high holy day is what the Lord ordained to be separate. It's called holy for a reason. Holy is to be separate. This day, these days, these feast days, these high holy days are separate than any other days. You understand? They're separate than anything else. You're supposed to be on your Sabbath day. You're supposed to be with your brothers and your sisters. This is what it's supposed to be. That's a high holy day. Now, the world, they got a holiday. We don't have holidays. You understand? That's the stuff that they create, they put together, and every holiday they have is after pagan gods, pagan religions.
Right.
Our high holy days are very important because these are the days that the Lord ordained for us to be here. He ordained for these days to take place. You understand? And when you're not participating in the high holy days, you're disobeying the Most High God. You understand? Come on in, bro. Slide over. You're disobeying the Lord. So we have to get back to what we were built to be. We have to get back to things where it's supposed to be. You understand? We have to get back to the original way the Lord has made it. You understand? It's very important. What you see here is going to be traditional things that you see. You're going to see traditional things. You'll see the wines coming. We give you back your culture on this particular day. It's a very important day. You understand? We teach your language that you're giving back. Our language is not English. It's not Spanish. It's none of those things. It's none of those. We got to get back to the true essence of what God has also brought us here to be. And we're Israelites. We are the chosen people of the Most High God. We got to start living like that. You have to start being that. You understand? Everywhere you go and you walk and you talk, wherever you go, they should distinguish that you are a little bit different than anybody else on this earth. And you should walk like that. This is yours. We give you back your Sabbath services. They took it from us. We're giving it back to you. That's why this day is very important. So bring your families. Brothers come through. This, you know how we got the mega churches? We got the mega churches and the mega this. This should be a mega Sabbath service. Where you have thousands of people sitting in here, learning their culture, getting it back to them. We're giving it back to them. It should be thousands of brothers online checking us out. But it's not like that. Because you don't know the essence of what you are. You don't know who you are. You know this day is given to you. Like I say, yes, you can celebrate and serve the Lord any day of the week. But a Sabbath service is a special day that the Lord wants to see all his children get together. If you can I know you got a slave. If you can get off slavery, get off slavery. If you can't get off slavery, join us on the YouTube. This is the 20th century or whatever. We came into 2024 and 2025 and all that stuff coming. This is the turn of the years to where you got Facebook, TikTok, whatever you want, you can find it. Right. So there's no excuse for you not to join your brothers and your sisters into this school. Right. Tune into the Most High God. This is what we have. This is who we are. So bring yourself back. So if you're working slaving, make that transition to talk to your bosses to get that day off. However, I understand Esau. He worked 7 days a week if he have to. You know what I'm saying? I understand. He worked the hell out of you. And try to work the hell out of me. Right. But at the same time, join us. I mean, we got what's that thing we got on here? We can actually be live on here. StreamYard. We got StreamYard. You can pop up on the screen. Right. And I encourage y'all, brothers and sisters, pop up on the screen. There's a link in there. There's a link in the chat. Is there a link in there? So I will put it in. Okay, normally there'll be a link in the chat. All you gotta do is click on it and boom, you appear. You understand? That's the technology that we got. Come. You bring yourself right on to us, and then boom, we right here, and you can actually participate in the Sabbath service. If you're nearby, 3353 Glenwood Road, come on down. If you're passing through the city on a Sabbath day, stop in here. We're gonna treat you like family because you are. If you're Black, Hispanic, Native Indian, you are our family, and we're gonna treat you as such. Come on in, pop your head on here. Let's get it rocking and rolling, man. You're talking about a feast day. You're talking about Thanksgiving and Christmas. The food that you have, we have what you have for Thanksgiving and Christmas dinner. We have that every Sabbath service. Thanks to those sisters. Clap it up for them sisters, man. Some of them brothers be throwing down too. You know what I mean? They be throwing down as well. But we have that. That dinner y'all have on the Sabbath. I mean, on y'all little Thanksgiving days or whatever. You celebrate Esau's holiday. That is nothing compared to what we have just on a regular Sabbath service. And don't mess around. I mean, it's on the feast day. Oh my gosh. The sisters really gonna show out on the feast days. But if you look at the calendar, the high holy days, the first one starts with the Sabbath, which is every Saturday. That is a high holy day. It's a holy convocation. And we got to get back to that. You understand? Don't get back to that. All right. So I just wanted to start that off with that the water for sharing with me and being patient with me, but I had to get back to the basics. Who we at? Who we at, Mama Son?
Joshua chapter 5.
Joshua chapter 5 verse 1. So if you got your swords, whatever the case may be, you're gonna go into the chapter. We're gonna go to Joshua 5 verse 1.
Saki, sir, if I may, right quick.
Go ahead, bro.
That's another reason why it's holy. Holy means separate, because we have to keep ourselves separate from the heathens. Because, like you said, we'll wind up celebrating their holidays like Thanksgiving, Christmas. And that's not, and like you said, it's pagan. It all has pagan gods behind it.
That's right.
And we're not supposed to be celebrating that no way.
Right.
We have our own holy holidays, holy convocations.
That Christmas is that's a heinous thing. You understand? That Christmas is so wicked. The fact that you got brothers and sisters trying to do anything to get them kids those toys. You understand? You go out there and rob and steal and all kind of things just to get those toys. And where's our at? Let's go, brother. Come on, take a seat. All right. Yes, that's a wicked holiday, man. You got brothers and sisters stealing and robbing, just trying to get little things for these children, man, which is just a diabolical day. You understand? And on that particular day, people are separated from their families. Suicide is high, ran rapid on that day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because they can't see their loved ones. You got two split families in the world to where they got to go this way and to the mother and this way to the father. One of them going to get left out. One of them going to feel bad. It's just one of the wickedest days, man. Stores are selling everything. And everybody bum rushing people, fighting in the stores. I mean, you got to come back to it. We don't have none of that stuff here, man. These holidays, these high holidays that we have is not surrounded by that stuff. You understand? We these high holidays that we have, we're giving everything back to the Most High God. And that's what we got to do. We got to get back to the Lord. You understand? He's the number one reason for all the things that we do. And we got to actually show him that. You understand?
Right.
All right. So, Hadar, you got anything to say, brother?
Like you said, you understand? I'm the priest from the East, for Dartmouth, man. But it's good to have, Officer Kaz back in the building.
Oh, man, appreciate
on the podium. We could just clap that up.
Appreciate that. And I wanted to give a big, he wasn't here when I gave you the props, you understand? So I want to make sure you're present, man. The water, man, you've been holding this school on the Sabbath service down in many, many ways, man. So, from everybody, the priest from the East. I gotta get a gimme or something. I gotta get something. You know what I'm saying? But nah, bro. Thank the water for holding it down. You bring your brothers in. I've been watching you guys out there, so y'all about to be doing a hell of a job. Okay? So now we're gonna get back to the Lord's business, man. We're gonna get back to the Sabbath service. Right. Again, I'm Officer 1000 Akaz. We're ISUPK. Universal School of Universal Practical Knowledge, Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, started at 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander General Hana. Right. The water for joining us either via TikTok, Facebook, all our social media platforms, right. And also coming into the class physically. All right. With that being said, we're gonna go ahead and jump in Joshua 5 and 1. Okay. We're gonna start that in the we're gonna do the first 7 chapters in the Hebrew, and then we come back and explain it to you. Okay. All right. Let's get it.
Yes, sir. The book of Joshua, chapter 5, verse 1 in the Hebrew. Wayahaya, Kashamai, Kal, Malakia, Ha'amaria, Ashar, Bai Abar, Hayaradan, Yama, Wakal, Malakia, Hakainya, Ashar, Al, Hayam, Ak, Ashar, Awabyash, Yahweh, Ak, Maya, Hayaradan, Mapanya, Banya, Yasha'ala, Ibaranwa, Bayamas, Yababas, Wala'a, Aya, Bum, Iwad, Rawak, Mapanya, Banya, Yasha'ala, verse 2. Ba'ai, Ahaya, Amar, Yahweh, Al, Yahweh Shai, Aisha, Laka, Karabwa, Tazarian, Washawab, Mal, Ath, Maya, Yasha'ala, Shanya. Verse 3. Waya Aish, Lawa, Yahweh Shai, Karabwa, Tazarian, Wayamal, Ath, Maya, Yasha'ala, Al, Gaba Aith. I Arawa. Verse 4. Wazah, Hadabar, Ashar, Mal, Yahweh Shai, Kal, Ha'aim, Hayah Tazah, Mama Tazarayim, Hasakaryam, Call, Anashia, Amalakwa, so like Amalakma, Mathwa, Bamadabar, Badarak, Bataza Atham, Bamatazarayim. Verse 5, Call, Malyum, Hayawa, Call, Ha'aim, Hayatazayam, Bakal, Ha'aim, Hayal, Hayalahyam, Bamadabar, Badarak, Batazaatham, Mamatazarayim, La'ah, Mawa. Verse 6, Kaya, Arabayim, Shana, Halakwa, Maya Yasha'ala, Bamadabar, I, Thumb, Kal, Agaya, Anasha, Hamalakma, Hayatazayam, Matazarayim, Ashar, La'ah, Shemaiwa, Bakwal, Yahweh, Ashar, Nashabai, Yahweh, Lahum, Labalathya, Hara Atham, Hara Ha'atazara, Ha'arataza, Ashar, Nashabai, Yahweh, La'abawatham, Lathaf, Lanawa, Arataza, Shabbat, Kalab, Wadabash, in verse 7. Wa'ath, Vayahum, Aquam, Thakathum, Athum, Mal, Yahawashai, Kal, Iralathum, Iralyum, Hayawa, Kaya, La'ah, Mawa, Awathum, Badarak.
All right, clap it up. It's like Napash. Is anybody outside? Okay, Mosai, okay. All right, so that was your scholar right there, Hebrew scholar over there. Reading that Hebrew, man. Clap it up for him again, man. Man. This is what you get. You don't get this anywhere else. Understand? All right, we're gonna go back and explain this to the English. Go ahead and read it, brother.
Oh God. Joshua 5:1. And it came to pass when all the kings of the Amorites, which were on the side of Jordan westward, and all the kings of the Canaanites, which were by the sea, heard that the Lord had dried up the waters of Jordan from before the children of Israel, until we were passed over, that their heart melted, neither was their spirit in them anymore, because of the children of Israel.
Start it again. Read it again from the top. What we got right here, Joshua, was a changing of the guard, pretty much. Right. Joshua was a changing of the guard coming from Moses. Moses had passed away, went on to be with the Most High God, and Joshua took them reins. You understand? I brought this out before, that Joshua, the reason why Joshua's got those reins, it was something special about Joshua. You understand? Joshua was that man who was ready for this. You have to be ready for whatever the Lord is giving to you. When the Lord says that you're ready for things, you get those things that was for you. This was for Joshua. Right. He couldn't have got this position if he was raised, he was lackadaisical, wasn't doing the job, wasn't prepared, none of these things. He would not have gotten that position. This is a big position to take over. Right. You're taking over the children of Israel, all of God's chosen people, you're in charge of. This is no different than Commander General Yohana. He has been passed the torch, you understand, to take over the children of Israel, to lead us into what we're supposed to be, to teach us, to guide us, right, and to counsel us. This is what it is. So when people say, I don't follow no man, that's horse rap. Right. That's bull. You're following somebody. Right. We did it back in the day, and we're doing it now. The Lord is not going to leave us empty. He's going to give us someone to lead, to follow us, we have to follow. He's going to give you a leader, you understand? So all that talk I hear all the time, I'm not following no man. And look, you got to follow somebody. If you ain't following Commander Nahana, who you are following, you're following your oppressor. Right. He tells you to get up and go to work every day, you're going to do that. You understand? So, and they're giving you no guidance. They don't care about you. Right. If you tuned in this past week and last week when hundreds of soldiers up in New York with the migrant workers coming out to support, and not just only the brothers who are not to support, to support people that was back who could not make it to New York. The funds that we got in. Commander General had to go out, and the generals, overseeing these things, and we had so much funds coming in that we fed over 140,000 migrants, our people.
Wow.
And then I'm gonna tell you that. I was there, and it wasn't just our people. You understand? We fed our people, sure enough. But there was some Canaanites that was there. I seen them.
Right.
There were people, other than people that we didn't turn them away. We gave them clothing. Whatever they needed, we gave it to them. Yes, our first priority is the Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Right. However, we're going to feed you too. We're going to clothe you too. You know why? Because that's how we rule. We rule with righteousness.
Right.
That's how we rule. Esau doesn't do that. He shuns us every chance he get. He moves the goalposts every chance he get. He changes the laws that benefit them every chance they get.
Right.
Thus said the scriptures, when the righteous rule, when the wicked rule, everybody's a mourning. Right. Everybody mourning. Everybody's hurting. Even the grass is hurting. The cows are. Everybody's hurting when the wicked is ruling. But when the righteous rule, we rule the right way.
That's what my grass is brown.
Yeah, that's why your grass is brown. You got the grass, the dirty old rain coming down, all that thing. All the stuff is going down when the wicked is ruling. But not only did we close our people, we closed everybody else that was there in that line. We didn't turn nobody away. You understand? All right. So this is the changing of the guard. Joshua is that next man in charge. He's that leader. He's leading Israel at this particular time. Okay, read from the top again.
Okay. Joshua 5:1. And it came to pass, when all the kings of the Amorites, which were on the side of Jordan, westward, and all the kings of the Canaanites, which were by the sea, heard that the Lord had dried up the waters of Jordan.
They just heard that the Lord had dried up I'm talking about all the kings. In the day's time, that'll be all your senators, your presidents, all your rulers of different countries. That'll be these people. Back in the day, they was kings. As you can see, there's a small K in them kings. Because the only king that we even relish right now is Yahweh Shai. Right. You understand? That's who we know. That's our king. That's why it's written small K here. They're kings. Keep going.
Okay. I dried up the waters of Jordan from before the children of Israel until we were passed over, that their heart melted.
You know what? This is what I'm saying. Their heart melted. They was in awe because they heard that the Lord dried up the water and we walked across Jordan the other side. All the kings of the Amorites, Jericho, all the people who understood what was going on was in awe. That's how they're supposed to be today, in awe of us. We have our holy days. When we walking through the airports, when we going anywhere, they should be in awe. Like, damn, hey, them Israelites, man. Hey, I heard what the Lord did for them. I know what them brothers can do. They should be in awe wherever we go. Your sister, you going to work, or you got groceries carrying to your car, they should be in awe saying, man, let me help you with them groceries to your car. That's what it should be. Right now, they don't look at us like that. They look at us as a byword and a proverb. That's what they look at us. That's it.
Right.
Look at those spics. Look at those ninjas. They don't respect us.
Look at those savages.
There you go, those savages.
Right.
They don't respect us no more. And the Lord's trying to, and the reason why they don't respect us, it all starts with the basics. It starts with the Sabbath service. It starts with you recognizing coming to the Sabbath. Because when you come to the Sabbath service, you come around your family and you're getting everything back. And you'll leave there empowered. That's what happens.
Right.
Don't think any little small thing, oh, it's just a Sabbath. No. Nothing that is in these scriptures is just little. It's all big.
That's right.
It all means something. And we have to follow these things. Keep going, brother.
Okay. That their heart melted. Neither was the spirit in them anymore. Because of the children of Israel.
Because what?
Because of the children of Israel.
Man, they soul left their body. You understand? They heard that the Lord was coming through. The Lord dried up the land. They ain't had a spirit in them.
Snatching the soul.
Snatching souls. Just snatching them souls, man.
Right.
That's a heavy thing right there. When you just hear, dang, the Lord, this guy did what? Who he doing for? The children of Israel? God dang. Right. Who are they?
Right.
Soul just snatched out of their body. You understand?
Salakia, sir.
Hey, brother.
You know, they had that flashback of Egypt, what he did in Egypt.
Damn right.
Hold on, he dried up the Red Sea. Now he's drying up the Jordan. You know?
Damn right. 2 times, right?
What's next?
Right.
What else can the Lord do?
Right.
It's a lot.
You know?
It's surprise and awe because of these things that the Lord has done for you, Israel. These are the things the Lord is doing for us. for you.
That's right.
To get over there and rule over people.
That's right.
We're made to rule. I know what it looks like right now, but Israel, we're made to freaking rule.
That's right.
Every Jew that I know says this: I'm gonna be an entrepreneur. I'm gonna have my own business. I know. Because when it comes to Judah's, we don't have no janitors. We don't have anybody on the bottom. Everybody wants to run stuff.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
Everybody wants to be an entrepreneur Negro. That's what it is. Because it's not a wrong thing. It's not a bad thing. It's because it's embedded in us.
That's right.
To rule. We all want to rule. Even our own so-called Mexican brothers. You think they work hard and do these things because they want to? No, they do that because they used to things looking great, building up kingdoms.
Right.
They used to have kingdoms built. They used to live in a certain way. That's why they can build everything. Our northern tribes, man, they can build everything from a car to a house. Anything you put in front of them, they're going to rebuild everything. There's some countries where they don't throw away anything. I know a guy from Costa Rica, we was going to throw away things in the house. No, don't throw it away. I'll fix it. Radios, lamps, whatever was broke, he fixed it. Everything.
You got his number?
Oh, man. He got the quarterback in Costa Rica. But, I mean, the thing is, they build everything. There's nothing thrown away because we take it for granted over here in America because we don't, build stuff. We go buy it to the store. But they don't have that type of luxury. So they build everything that's broken. They refix everything. They rebuild it.
And so, like, if I could, that's very heavy that you bring out, because I can also imagine if they won't throw away like old things, I bet they won't throw away food.
No,
they will make sure that food is used properly.
Definitely.
You understand? It doesn't go to waste. How you brought out, you understand, how the oppressor will just throw away everything.
Yeah, right.
You understand? Like our oppressor is so evil. You understand? He will throw away good food because he doesn't use it that day.
That's right.
And if he's going to throw away in the trash, he wants to make sure that it's in the trash and it's not in the hands of anybody else to possibly make money or to do any good thing to other people.
That's right. That's right. You clap it up for him. That's right. All right. Verse 2, brother. Keep going. Let's go.
God. Verse 2. At that time, the Lord said unto Joshua, make thee sharp knives and circumcise again the children of Israel the second time.
Again, the children of Israel the second time. Make these knives, sharpen them up. You know what I'm saying? It's the Dominicans, right here, so-called Dominicans.
Right.
Sharpen it up. Circumcise them again. Shamawan? Shemaiwan. Dominicans, you understand? Go ahead. Keep going. You read verse 3.
Okay, verse 3. And Joshua made him sharp knives and circumcised the children of Israel at the hill of the foreskins.
Circumcision is another thing that we do. You think the hospitals run around and circumcise people because they do? No. That was implemented through the Israelites.
Right.
That was one of the laws that we kept. On the 8th day, all males should be circumcised. Right now, to keep that law is very, very hard to keep that law on the 8th day. They'll have to fit you in the schedule. We'll try to fit you in. You got to come back a week later, 2 weeks later, whatever the case may be. But you tell them, you want your kids circumcised, they'll let you walk out of there without getting them circumcised if you let them.
Right.
You got to tell them, hey, can you circumcise my child? Because whatever the law that you were told to keep, your oppressors by the Spirit wants you to break every last one.
Right.
They're designed to go against you in their spirit and in the physical. But spiritually, they definitely are against you. And we don't even know that. I know some people say, oh, they're great, Caucasian, they're great heathens. Okay. In their spirit, they're designed to be against you.
Right.
And every law that the Lord told you to keep, they want you to break. Henceforth, we have homosexuality.
Right.
They making laws for that. They make laws for everything that the Lord is against. So you have to be able to stand forth in front of the Lord and say, you know what? I serve the Lord, and I'm not going to partake in these types of things.
That's right.
And you got to keep what the Lord told you to keep. You understand? Right now, Joshua has to circumcise the children of Israel again. And you're going to find out why in a few. Keep going.
Okay. Joshua 5:4. And this is the cause why Joshua did circumcise all the people that came out of Egypt, that were males, even all the men of war, died in the wilderness by the way, after they came out of Egypt.
Man, all of the men in war died. in the wilderness. We walked 40 years in the wilderness. 40 years in the wilderness. You understand? Disobeying the Most High God, crying to Moses, complaining about this, complaining about that, not listening.
Right.
That's what we got going on right now. Right now on earth, this is what we got right now. Children of Israel complaining about things. Won't fix it, but complain about it. Why can't we come together? Well, we can't come together. But we have all these different religions, all these separation, all these things that separate us, even by nationalities.
Right.
Right.
No, I'm a Mexican. I'm a Puerto Rican. I'm a Dominican. I'm a Haitian. You know, I'm a black. I'm a blood. I'm a Crip.
Right.
I'm a Christian. I'm a Presbyterian. I'm a Baptist. All these things separate us. It separates us. We're in the wilderness right now, being separated, complaining about to the Lord that He don't want to follow what He wants to follow.
Right.
Oh, that book is made by the oppressor.
Right.
Oh, we're not listening to that. Because the truth of the matter is, we want to do what the hell we want to do.
Right.
That's all it is.
That's right.
And all it is. So now we have children who are not circumcised. We have children who don't know who God is.
Right.
We have people still out there baptizing things. All these things, we're walking around here doing things that we're not even supposed to do. But when Yahushua came and said, you know what, and He died for everybody, now your circumcision has to be a physical thing. It's the circumcision of your heart to know the law, statutes, commandments, and come back to them. No matter who you are.
Right.
Understand that you're Black, Hispanic, Native Indian, you belong to us. You belong to one group of people.
That's right.
I oftentimes was wondering why people from Mexico and people from other places, why are they called, one considered indigenous and one is called Mexican? I didn't understand it.
Right.
Right.
Had no idea why. Do anybody know why? Why do people consider themselves who look similar, look just like the people? These two people look just alike, but one says I'm a Native Indian and one says I'm a Mexican, and he speaks Spanish. Go ahead, sis. That's right. Clap it up. That's right. Native, because you got the border of Mexico. When they created that border, you're only Mexican because that's what they called it, Mexico. Mexico. So those people who was on the left side of like in Arizona and all them things, when that border came through, they never knew that they was getting colonized by the colonizers. They never knew that, oh, y'all changed the city. So they still understood that they're indigenous people. But those people over here who had the border crossed and the city, that land was called New Mexico, now they call themselves Mexican. But the same freaking people. So as the sister said, the colonizers defined who we were.
Right.
Now we all confused. That happened across the whole damn world. Confusing us.
And so, like, if I could, that was a revelation for me. Yes, then to know that hey, this is a Native Indian, and when you hear him speaking Spanish,
yeah,
it's like, hold on, wait a minute,
exactly,
wait a minute, because for years you always think like, okay, well now blacks, like American Negroes, speak English because of English colonizers.
Mm-hmm.
No sweat. Okay, so now the Latino people are speaking Spanish because of Spaniard colonizers. But now, what are the Native Indians speaking? What are they speaking? You know what I'm saying? Because we saw, you know, saying from TV and movies and whatnot, you know what I'm saying, that they had some kind of weird language, hey, you know what I'm saying, how and whatnot. And these brothers are speaking Spanish.
That's right.
Like, wow, man.
And you know, in those movies, they never have, they always talk about the past before it comes to Native Indians. They never talk about anything in the future of the Native Indians. Nothing. It's always in the past. Speaking of how y'all, whatever the heck they're saying. But they never have it like in today's time of the indigenous Indians. And indigenous, you know what indigenous means? Anybody know what that even means? Indigenous?
You can look it up.
Yeah, indigenous.
Okay.
Give me the time. Anybody know what if you give me in the chat, what does indigenous means?
I want to say original.
You ain't far from it. Might be right on point with it. That's a great word to use. I like that.
Thank you, sir.
Original.
Oh, hey, look at that.
What's that?
Most time Christ, sir. Coming from dictionary.com, sir, because you know I love definitions
I
as
know.
well, sir.
Good to go.
Hey, indigenous, sir. Originating in and characteristic of a particular region or country.
Henceforth, they are indigenous to this land. I mean, they are the original people of the land. That's what they are, the original people of this land.
And so, like it, so if I could, another definition, sir, relating to or being a people who are the original, earliest known inhabitants of a region, or are their descendants.
They're descendants of this land, the original. So they're speaking Spanish is only because of the colonized. You're speaking English is only because you've been colonized. That's all. So, and you meet them and say, well, if you're a native Indian, how come you don't do, how come, what's your language? What's this? You celebrate different things. Well, that means I'm supposed to. I have no culture. I've been colonized.
Right.
I celebrate just like everybody else celebrate. The same culture that you celebrate, I celebrate.
Right.
That's what colonization is. Change you from what you used to, what you knew, to what they're doing. You're going to celebrate their holiday. You're going to celebrate talking their language. You're going to talk all the stuff that you're going to be learning things that they do. That's colonization. And that's what we've all been through. That's how you know the Hispanics, the northern tribe, and the southern tribe were families. Because the same thing they've done to the blacks, they've done to our sisters and brothers of the northern tribe.
Right.
Colonizers. That's how you know we're supposed to be together as one.
That's right.
So you can imagine Joshua this time going through hell out there in the wilderness for 40 years. 40 years walking around in the wilderness, and they're just complaining and this and that. After he saw what Moses went through, now the shield's been passed, the torch's been passed to him. Now he has to deal with the children of Israel. So now he has to go back and circumcise those people because everyone else is dead. They're dead. The men of war died. So now he has to go back and re-circumcise all the males. And that's what we have to do right now. Commander Nahana, the school of Commander Nahana is circumcising all of us again, all the males again. Not physical, but spiritually.
Right.
We're being circumcised. Keep the law, statutes, commandments. Don't eat shrimp, pork, and lobster.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Don't kill your brother.
Right.
You think these are easy things, but it's not. Look at the news every day. You'll see the things that we're teaching you, and we think it's so simple. In the world, they're doing the exact opposite.
Right.
Exact opposite. So it's not easy. Because if it was easy, we all would be together as one. You have to relearn and recondition our mind to follow what the Lord is telling us to follow this book to the T. In the middle of it, in Israelite school, ISUPK, that's what we do. We teach brothers, we teach sisters how to become that.
That's right.
How to become what the Lord is expecting of us to be. We don't take it lightly. Our sisters don't take it lightly, and definitely the brothers don't take it lightly. Indeed. So now Joshua has to circumcise these brothers again. Keep going.
Okay. The book of Joshua 5:5. Now all the people that came out were circumcised, but all the people that were born in the wilderness by the way as they came forth out of Egypt, them they had not circumcised.
Of course, all the people that came out of Egypt, the brothers, they followed the laws, statutes, commandments. They were circumcised. They kept some of the laws. But now walking around in the wilderness, they're having children, and having more children. Right. Those children weren't circumcised. Just like today's time, our children didn't know that we know the truth. But as we have new children coming into being, we have to teach them more things. We have to teach them what thus said the Lord.
Right.
So now we have to re-circumcise them physically and spiritually.
That's right.
Right.
We have to do it again under Commander Nahana.
Right.
No one is teaching our brothers and sisters these things. No one teaching them that we have to feed ourselves. We have to feed each other. We got to take care of each other. Because your oppressor's not there. You know who the oppressor thinks about? Their babies, their wives, their families. That's what they think about. Right. They don't think about you. They don't think about you.
And so, like, if I could, they don't even think about God.
They don't.
They don't even think about God. So if I could, just real quick, because they fought so hard to implement their version of God in us.
Yeah.
That after they do that, then they claim to be atheists and they don't believe in God.
They don't believe in no more because they had that luxury to do what the hell they want to do.
Right.
They got that luxury. If they serve our God, we don't give it. We don't care.
Right.
We don't care. But we're supposed to serve our God. Eventually, everyone's going to serve our Lord. Mm-hmm. Eventually, we're going to serve. Everybody's going to serve. But in this time right now, they don't want to serve the Most High God. Oh, well. But you, as a Black Hispanic Native Indian, you better start adhering to what the Lord is telling you to do. Right. You better listen to these brothers that you see in these corners and in these Sabbath service podiums, you better listen to these brothers, man.
That's right.
Because they're trying to save your life. Because we think about our people. I'm not mad at the oppressor for thinking about their people. They're supposed to think about their people. Just like we're supposed to think about our people. There are some people that, when I tell them this, they're like, nah. There are some oppressors who never know what a ghetto is. They don't know what a ghetto is.
That's right.
They don't know anything because you know why? Because they've been brought up in an area where they don't even pass through the ghetto. They live in their own little area. They have no idea that we even exist. They might see one sprinkle here, sprinkle there, but they live in their own little world. That's why it's called paradise for them.
And so, like, if I could, at the same time, for those oppressors who have no idea what a ghetto is, there are other oppressors who know exactly what a ghetto is because they implement that.
That's right.
So they can stay rich.
But their families don't know. They know to get money. They live on the upper east side of Manhattan. They live way up in the hills and stuff like that. So their kids go to predominantly white schools. They go to predominantly white churches.
Right.
They stay in the area where the great shoppings are. They don't have to come and venture out to the ghettos. They'll never know it. So some people are like, I can't even fathom that. I know, because there's not a moment that black people don't think of, Hispanic and Native Indians don't think about the barrios, don't think about the reservations, don't think about the ghettos. We think about it all the time because we're in it.
That's right.
We're in it. And we can't fathom our mind to think, man, we'll never be no ghettos. We can't think about that. We can't fathom to think, man, we go to an area where we have no ghettos. Yeah, when the Lord comes, you don't got to have no ghetto. You don't have to worry about those ghettos.
Right.
Because you'll be living just like your oppressors living. They're living in their heaven. You'll be living in your heaven. But you have no idea what's going on the other side of Manhattan, Brooklyn. You ain't gonna know what's going on. You don't care. That's what they do to us. They don't care what's coming over on Riverdale. They don't care.
Right.
They have no idea what's happening over in Jersey City. They don't care. Because it don't affect them.
Exactly.
It don't affect them.
Exactly.
But we care about what our people because it affects us. Okay. It hurts me to go down and see a brother begging on the corner, have nothing. Because I know he's begging because he don't have anything.
That's right.
It hurts me to see the sister who don't have the money, 2 and 3 children, and they don't got the money to do this or to do that. They got clothes on, holes in their shoes. It hurts me to do that. That's why I love the department we have. We'll be giving out clothes to our homeless and we feeding them. I love that.
Right.
I love it. Because there's not much I can do by myself, but collectively, we can do a whole lot.
Right.
We can do a whole lot. But it starts with you coming into this truth and being circumcised all over again, understanding what the Lord is bringing about. And every Sabbath, you don't know. That could be your last Sabbath. The Lord can come every Sabbath. That's why it's also important to be in Sabbath service. Because that Sabbath service could be the last time that the Lord is coming.
Right.
The Lord can come any minute, Sabbath service. You know what I'm saying? You can come back, boom, he's taking my people. Where were you going to be at when the Lord comes on a Sabbath day? Home? Just think about it. The Lord comes on the Sabbath day, where you going to be? Out there on the beach? In the club? And having, what's it, the mimosas, the bottomless mimosas? You going to be there? Or you want to be right here with your brothers and sisters, learning about him, learning about your culture? I know I would have been. I don't know about anybody else. I pray to God I'll be right here. If it's on the Sabbath service, I'm going to be here. I'll be right here.
Right.
Right, say again. Doing the work of the Lord. Exactly right. Doing the work of the Lord, man. So you can look at me and say, man, hey, mighty man. Hey, mighty man. I like it. Hey, mighty man.
That's right.
Yeah, but okay, slide up. You know what I mean? All that good stuff. But that's what it is. Keep reading. We're going to finish it now. Keep reading. Verse 6.
Okay. Joshua 5 and 6. For the children of Israel walked 40 years in the wilderness, so all the people that were men of war which came out of Egypt were consumed because they obeyed not the voice of the Lord.
Those people was consumed because they did what?
Not obey the voice of the Lord.
You will be consumed if you don't obey the voice of the Lord. You say, well, the Lord ain't talking to me. You're right. He's talking to you. He left you many things, 2 to be exact. He left you a Bible and he left you the men of ISUPK.
That's right.
Right.
Those are the things that he left. He left for you. That's our voices of the Lord.
Right.
We are the voices of the Lord.
Right.
Commander General Hana is the voice of the Lord, telling you what he wants you to do. And if you don't, you will be consumed. Consumed don't mean, what you think it means. means to unalive you.
Right.
That's what consume means.
Right.
You got to understand this Bible. You have to understand these words. You have to understand what's taking place. I know there's many different distractions in this world. You got things going on, your job, your bosses, you got your daycares, you got life, you got work. I know you got all those things, but you better lock in.
Right.
Better lock in to what the Lord is telling you, because pretty soon it's going to be too late for you to lock in. Listen to these brothers and sisters, man. Listen to those brothers on this corners. Listen to the brothers on this podium. Listen to Commander Janana. Listen to them generals, bro. Listen to them captains. They're telling you what the Lord is saying. He's trying to save your life. But if you don't want your life to be saved and you're okay with being consumed, keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep reading, bro.
Right. So, sir, if I may, like I said before, you always talk about we need a master plan. This is the master plan.
That's right. This is the massive, all massive plan. We get the blueprint to get what you want. If you're tired of all those things that we just named, come into the truth. Come into this truth. And you have the keys to all the things that you want. Greatness, you have that. Keep going, brother.
Okay. Have not obeyed the voice of the Lord, unto whom the Lord sware that he would not shew them the land which the Lord sware unto their fathers, that he would give us, a land that floweth with milk and honey.
Which tells you, if the Lord killed all those people in the wilderness and said, I'm not going to show you the land of milk and honey, that means what? He kept his promise. The Lord keeps his promise. So if he tell you, if you don't follow these laws, statutes, commandments, I will consume you, he's going to keep his promise. He's a good father. Don't think he's a father, he's going to change his mind. He may not. The Lord can do what the hell he want to do. But if he said, I will consume you, you don't follow my laws, statutes, commandments, best believe he will consume you. He tries to have mercy on the Black Hispanic Native Indian. He has mercy on us. But some of us think that mercy is going to last and that grace is going to last forever and ever and ever. And it just does not. At one point, you have to pay the piper.
Okay.
Go ahead, finish up verse 7.
Okay. Verse 7, last verse. And the children whom he raised up in their stead, them Joshua circumcised, for they were uncircumcised, because they had not circumcised them by the way.
You know what I'm saying? When he says, and their children whom they raised up in their stead, which means those children that were raised up in that area, knowing the law, statutes, commandments, man. You got to raise your children up in the way they should go. They won't depart from it. That's what the scripture says. But the problem is we don't know what raised our children are. We don't know what. Now, the Bible actually says we got to train our children, right? We got to train our children where to go.
That's right.
Okay.
So it's not even, you truly can't raise your children. You have to train your children. Raising to me is you give them food, water, raiment. You give them all those things to be comfortable in life. You know what I'm saying? That's taking care of your children.
Right.
That's raising the children. But to train them is a little bit different. Now I see why I said, Lord, that's why I see why the Lord said train your children. Because when you're in the midst of a problem, you went to Hebrew Academy, right?
Okay.
When there's a problem out here, you rely on what? Your training. When you're in your job and something goes wrong, you rely on your training.
All right.
So if you train your children, when things go bad in life, when things go not the way it's supposed to go, they got to rely on their training. But if you don't train them, because I was in Esau's military back in the day. And we out there, surveying the land and things like that. We out there in the middle, on the front line doing our thing. I went back to the training that I was in.
Right.
When I went through boot camp and other training that we did prior to going into Desert Storm. I was going through my training. Lock and cock, lock and loaded, pull string trigger. Oh, it's jammed, boom. I had certain things that I knew what to do. You understand? Damn, they come by. They on that line. Hey, call for backup. Where these coordinates? Boom, boom, boom. Drop it. Those are training that I went through. So you got to train your children. You have to train them to know don't eat shrimp, pork, and lobster.
That's right.
You got to train them to know the high holy days.
That's right.
Because when they're in trouble out there, because out there in the world is their training battlefield. They're going to have people come up against them. And they got to know how to defeat that person, how to defeat them. They got to think in scriptures. They got to be straight. And the only way you can do that is by you training your children. That's why the Bible says train your children versus raise your children. Right. I can raise a child, but I'd rather train my children. Train them in the way they should go, and they won't depart from it. Because the Lord knows once they go out in the wilderness and they go into the world, They ain't gonna like it. And they're gonna remember, damn, I wasn't trained this way. I don't care what you're doing with your children, train them now because they may stray away at one point. They may. But they're gonna get into situations, they're gonna remember what my father said. I remember what my dad told me in this situation. I've seen some things, I'm not used to this. And lo and behold, your children will come back. Because they're not used to doing that. They're not used to seeing this.
Right.
They're trained and teach them this stuff. They're gonna know these kids are untrained. And I'm trained. They may try to indulge in this thing, but it's not gonna fit them.
Right.
It's not gonna fit them. And they're gonna do what? Come right on back to what they know. You come right back. I ain't doing that because I know when I didn't, when I ate that shrimp, pork, and lobster, now I got gout. Or now I got problems with health. I knew I shouldn't have ate that. I'm going back. I was trained not to do that, so I'm going back to what I know. I'm going back to what I know. So fathers, train your sons how to be men.
Right.
Sisters, train your daughters how to be women. Husbands, train your family. Train your family how to praise the Most High God.
Right.
Go ahead, sir.
I'm about to say, what you're saying is so heavy because you got to think on the opposite end. When you're in the world, you train to do Christmas and all that. That's probably hard for you to come to the truth because all I know is this.
That's right.
You got to think on the hand of them coming in the truth, they train in the truth. It's hard for them to break the truth because all I know is this.
That's all they know. That's all I know. Yeah, clap it up. That's right. That's all we know. That's what I want for my kids, my daughter. All I know is this truth.
That's right.
All I know is Officer Kaz. All I know is Officer McCall. All I know is Officer Mama Saw. All I know is these brothers. Because we're going to train you the right way.
Right.
Understand? So read that scripture one more time again, brother. I'm sorry.
Okay. Book of Joshua 5 and 7.
Mm-hmm.
And the children whom he raised up in their
We
stead.
did what?
Raised up in their stead.
Okay.
Them Joshua circumcised.
Because it was raised up. Joshua had to circumcise them again. Because it was raised up. It wasn't trained. It was raised up. Keep going.
For they were uncircumcised.
They were what?
Uncircumcised.
Because it was raised up. The children that you raised, they have to be trained again. You have to redo things because they were raised up. You're just getting the basic things to get through life. So that's why Joshua had to go and recircumcise them again. Because they were raised. They wasn't trained.
Right.
Keep going.
Because they had not circumcised them by the way.
There you go. This is what we break it down. And that's why the Bible says when you train your children as the way they should go.
Right.
You won't depart from it. Because when you raise them, you got to retrain again. Joshua had to redo this thing again. Because it was raised up in their stead.
Right.
So don't question the Lord, man. The Lord had these scriptures are real. They'll jump off the page on you. You understand?
Right.
Jump off the page for you.
Okay.
Keep reading. Keep going, brother. Keep going.
Okay. Sucker, because he knows better what we need more than we do.
And right. Lord, you are part of the Lord. He knows what you need. He's going to give it to you. Keep going. Keep going. Finish this out real quick.
Verse 8. And it came to pass, when they had done circumcising all the people, that they abode in their places in the camp, till they were whole.
Keep going.
Verse 9. And the Lord said unto Joshua, This day have I rolled away the reproach of Egypt from off you. Wherefore the name of the place is called Gilgal unto this day.
Man, the Lord is blessing with a place to be at. You understand? All the reproach that we've done, all the stuff that we've done against the Most High Lord, Most High God, the God said, you know what? I'm going to remove all that reproach for you. Joshua, I'm going to give you a whole new range of things. Commander Johanna, look, I'm going to give you this. I'm going to give you the shield. I'm going to give you the sword. Take this sword and run with it. I'm going to give you a whole new people to do it with. I'm going to give you captains, officers, troopers. I'm going to give everything you need to make my word go forward.
Right.
You're no longer going to be a nigga. You're no longer going to be a spick. You're no longer going to be a savage. Right. You're going to be children of Israel.
That's right.
You got a whole new name. You're Israel now. Bring them back to remembrance of who you were. And that's his task. That's his job. Joshua got a whole new land, whole new word, whole new thing. The Lord saw something in him to lead these people. The Lord saw something in Commander Johanna to lead us to who we are today. And we got to follow and hold on and get trained up in the way that we go so that we won't depart from this thing. We ain't leaving this stuff.
That's right.
That's why most people who leave this truth die.
Right.
Because they depart from it. I thought that was just a tale. You understand? I've been stomping in this truth just a little while, 6 years. And I've seen 2 or 3 people who leave and they died. And I had no idea. I thought all this was a mystery talking. Yeah, people die. Oh, I mean, I'm sure. Yeah, okay. No, I've seen it. I've seen it. And not too many people leave this truth that I've seen. Since I've been in, not too many people leave it. You have a few, but not many. When COVID came, you had people get sick as a dog and walk straight through it. Came out of it. In the world, I know more people died of COVID in the world than in this truth. They're thinking it's truth. I don't think anybody died from COVID that I heard of. None of them.
Right.
But outside,
Right.
I've seen a lot of people. Which means in this truth, you're going to go through struggles, you're going to go through problems, but the Lord's going to see you out of it. Out in the world, you have nowhere to go. You have nothing. And the Lord killing you dead.
Right.
You understand? So when the commander general says you go, you go.
Right.
When these brothers are telling you to do something, you do it. Because it's coming from the higher up.
Right.
When your husband tell you to do something, you do it.
That's right.
Because it's coming from the higher up.
Right.
You say you love Jesus, well, you know what? Your husband is Jesus for the time for you. That's who he is. He is the Lord. He's Christ for you. That's your king. You in love with Jesus? Okay. Be in love with your husband.
Right.
That's right.
Keep reading.
Verse 10. And the children of Israel and camped in Gilgal and kept the Passover.
You kept the what?
Kept the Passover.
This is what I want to get to. They kept the Passover. That's another high holy day.
Right.
The
Right.
Passover. That's your second high holy day, Passover. First is being the Sabbath. The second is being the Passover, which they kept back then, and we're going to keep it again. Give me the dates for the Passover. Durham, North Carolina. What's the dates again? 18th?
The 18th, sir.
We're going to begin on the 18th.
April
18th.
Uh-huh.
22nd.
The 22nd. Clap it up for the Passover. Understand? We got the Passover going in Durham, North Carolina.
Right.
Go get there between the 18th and the 22nd. You understand? And we're going to have the Passover. And it's going to be glorious. But just like they kept the Passover there, we keep the Passover.
Right.
We
Right.
keep the Passover here. They kept the Passover in someone else's land. Read again. Finish it up for me. Keep going.
Oh God. Kept the Passover on the 14th day of the month at even in the plains of Jericho.
Where?
At even in the plains of Jericho.
They was not over. They was in the plains of Jericho, and they kept the Passover. We are in the land of our oppressors. You're supposed to keep the Passover.
That's right.
That's right.
Everyone's supposed to keep the Passover. You understand? And we're gonna stop it right there. I just want to get to that point because the Passover, something's coming up. Pay your Passover fees, which is $200.
Right.
All right. And start planning now. Start getting everything ready now because the Passover is going to jump up at you, and you got to be ready for this Passover. You got to get ready for it. You understand? So I mean, we got plenty of brothers and sisters out there who does garments and things. So just get ready. Don't let this be an excuse. On your jobs, take off. Start telling your job right now those dates for the Passover.
Right.
Right.
Start telling them right now to get ready to get off. There should be no excuse why every Israelite should not be at Passover.
Right.
We tell you months in advance. So let's go ahead and be obedient, and not just be hearing the words, be the doer of the words, and make sure we get to this Passover. All right.
Right.
All right. With that being said, who we got online, man? Let's go ahead and get Passover. We got online. Who we got online, brother?
Salak, yes, sir. I know we had Sister Yakala, right?
So
From
Yakala?
Salak, yes, sir. Yes, Sister Yakalia from Duval, Jacksonville. You
Clap it up,
understand?
Duval. What's going on, Duval?
Okay.
All
I
right.
believe we also had Trooper Halak in the building with us.
Hey, Shalom Christ,
You know what
brother.
I'm saying? We also had Sister Brandy. You understand?
Brandy?
Sister
Uh-huh.
Brandy. See who else? I believe we also had Sister Ma'adana in the building.
Oh, this is mine now. What's going on,
Sister
sis?
Ma'adana. We had Sister Lawai
Okay.
in the building.
All right.
Okay, and let's see. I miss anybody
Let's throw
else?
some prayers up for her. She was a little sick today.
Oh,
You
both
know what I mean?
sides.
She's a little
right.
under the
Absolutely.
weather, so I had to struggle with the kids to get them here. Most High Christ.
Both sides.
Right.
Lord be with you and her,
You know,
sir.
be with me. But they're coming back to you. Go ahead.
Sorry, Christ. I believe that was it, sir.
All right. I seen earlier we had a brother.
Oh, Sister Tazalaya as well.
Tazalaya.
I believe so. I can't
Okay.
see it, but, oh, man. Huh? Who's that?
Zamana.
Nazam.
Okay.
Okay.
I thought I saw a brother named Charles from Jacksonville.
Yes, I did. We did see a young man, Charles from Jacksonville. Brother Charles from Jacksonville.
Hey, young man, Charles from Jacksonville. I'm from Jacksonville, man. Let me know where you at. Name is city. What side of Jacksonville you on? Whatever the case may be, man. When I travel through there, I come through Jacksonville a lot. Maybe we can chop it up. I give you some. I can answer some questions for you, or give you some type of guidance, brother. But I live out in Orange Park. You know what I'm saying? It's right outside of Jacksonville. Ain't too far from you. I reside a lot of times on 103rd Avenue, 103rd So I mean, if you're in Jacksonville, that area right there, man, brother, let me know. Text, let me know in the chat where you at. Shoot, put your number in there if you can, and I'll go ahead and contact you, man, and we'll talk and we'll chop it up. All right. Clap it up for the chat. Like I said, we're gonna stay here in front of y'all for too long. It's about time to wrap it up, huh?
That's the order, sir. I mean, we got
Y'all
want to keep going? You want to keep going? Y'all let me know. Keep going. Y'all
I
let
got
me
no
know.
problems with it.
All right, I'm gonna give y'all 3 more scriptures, and we'll break the scriptures down. We'll keep going. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead. We're gonna finish up our 11.
Okay, verse 11. And they did eat of the old corn of the land of the Amorah after the Passover, unleavened cakes and parched corn in the self same day.
Again, they ate the corn. This is Passover. I know we have the lamb at the Passover. But there's a reason why they ate the corn. We're going to get into that a little bit more in the scriptures. But they ate the corn. But the thing is, they kept the Passover. They kept the Feast of Unleavened Bread, which is what? The third high holy day. We done went through 3 high holy days at this point. We went through the Sabbath day. We went through Passover they had. And now they just mentioned the Feast of Unleavened Bread. They kept that. These are historically Israelites living back in that time who was keeping the Passover. What's your excuse?
And Salakia, sir, not in their own land, as you said.
Right. They was in the land of the Canaanites and the Amorites. That's right. They was amongst all the what we call today the Africans.
That's right. That land not being given to them.
Yeah, it wasn't given to them.
Right, sir.
But Joshua said, "Damn that! We're gonna keep what thus said the Lord. We're going to do the Passover. We're gonna keep the Sabbath, and we're gonna keep the Feast of Unleavened Bread." And they did that, and they ate the corn. They did whatever they can do to eat to keep their Passover. Keep going.
And these are the lands that we conquered.
Lands we conquered.
Right, so we just conquered Jericho.
Keep going.
Okay. Verse 12. And the manna ceased on the morrow after they had eaten. Oh, Slakia.
You write this verse 12.
Okay, verse 12. And the manna ceased on the morrow after they had eaten the old corn of the land. Neither had the children of Israel manna anymore, but they did eat of the fruit of the land of Canaan that year.
So all the manna stopped after that time. So all they had to eat after that was just the fruit of the land. They still served the Lord. They still served the Lord. We still had Passover. Keep going. Verse 13.
Verse 13. And it came to pass when Joshua was by Jericho.
This is going to be the last verse. Go ahead.
Okay. Verse Joshua 5:13, last verse. And it came to pass when Joshua was by Jericho that he lifted up his eyes and looked, and behold, there stood a man over against him with his sword drawn in his hand.
Now, let me paint this picture for you. You understand? This is deep right here. Here's a man. This is Joshua. At this point, he's ruling over Israel. He's their leader right now. Just had the Passover. Just had the Feast of Unleavened Bread. Now he was chilling with his people, talking. Now he looks over and sees a man with a sword in his hand, right? You see the man over there with a sword in his hand. Let me tell you what a real leader does. Joshua's going to tell you what a real leader is doing. He's watching over his people. Read on.
Okay. And Joshua went unto him and said unto him, Art thou for us or for our adversary?
Come on, man. Come on. Give me that sword right there. Give me that sword. Joshua went up with a sword in his hand. He didn't run. He didn't cower away. He saw a man. Didn't recognize him. He knew he wasn't his people. Joshua knew his people. That's why you got to know the men that you labor amongst. You got to know who's in the camp. You got to know what's going on. Joshua looks over and saw the shadow and didn't hesitate. Ran up on him and like, yo, who you with? You with us or you against us? Let me know that now. Who are you? Commander General Hunter gave us a job to do. And this is what we do. We tell people, are you for us or are you against us? Which one it is? What is it? You with us or you ain't with us? We got to know.
Go ahead. He didn't do like how the churches will say, hey, the door's open. Come on in.
Nah.
It doesn't matter who you are.
Nah,
it doesn't matter where you've been. You understand?
Dylan Roof would have done what he done if they had did just what this man did right here. Just what Joshua did. Hey, who are you? You for us against us? Who are you? And vet that man. All those people would have lived.
Where you from, homie?
Where you from? That's what Joshua checked it. He was like, yo, hey, who are you? He's making sure his flock has been taken care of.
That's
right.
Read on.
What set you claim?
What set you claim? Keep going, man.
Verse 14. And he said, nay. And he said, nay. But as captain of the host of the Lord am I now come.
This man said, nah. He recognized Joshua. Nah, young buck. Nah, little warrior. I'm the captain of the host. You know what the captain of the host is? Anybody know what the captain of the host is? The host?
Saki, the army.
His army. He's the captain of the army of the Lord. He's big dog up there.
Right.
Right.
And he came down to talk to Joshua. Joshua didn't recognize him. But what happened when he did recognize him? When this man said this, let's see what Joshua did. But keep going.
And Joshua fell on his face to the earth and did worship and said unto him, what saith my Lord unto his servant?
His spirit. Now, most people will say, well, show me some credentials. You know, who are you?
Right.
Let me see. No, that hit Joshua's spirit. He knew exactly who he was. When that man said that, nah, I'm the host of the Lord, of the Lord's army. Immediately he fell, started worshiping his brother. He didn't ask for no credentials. He didn't ask for nothing. He saw a man in the shadow. Oh man, who are you? I'm from the host of the Lord. Boom, he bowed down, started worshiping because he knew. That spirit knew who he was. And he started worshiping. Keep going what he said. Keep going.
Come on. Verse 15, last verse. And the captain of the Lord's host said unto Joshua, loose thy shoe from off thy foot, for the place wherein thou standest is holy. And Joshua did so.
Joshua did exactly what that man said. I told you before, this is the changing of the guard, right? Same thing happened to Moses, didn't it?
Come.
In the wilderness. Moses came out there, seen the burning bush, went up over there, and the man said the same thing. And what he said, he bowed down, he dropped. And he said, man, take off your shoes. This land is holy. Changing of the guard.
Right.
Commending Yohana, changing of the guard. He is bowed down to the voice of that Lord. What do you want me to do? Take these people, little people that you got, because remember, everybody left us.
Right.
Commending Yohana was the only one holding the sword.
Right.
And he kept everything the same, but he started to serve the Lord. Look at Israel now. That's how you know it's blessed.
That's right.
Look at Israel now. Thousands of us, man. Thousands of us. My first Passover, it was unbelievable to me. I couldn't even fathom. I mean, he had brothers coming in. I think you was at the I think when I came in, you was going to Hebrew Academy. I believe you graduated. And all I heard was and I'm over here like, yo, what the heck is that? The whole building in New York was shaking. Oh, no, Kyle was in the camp. And I'm like, who are these people? First Passover I went to. Thousands of people there. I didn't think it could get no better. COVID came, did what it had to do. We stand down a couple things. I didn't think Passover would get no better until I came in. And I was graduating Hebrew Academy. Right. You know what I mean? 2020. We came in and it was glorious again. Right. And I seen thousands of more people and more people. Last year, more people. I'm like, this is the work of the Lord. When you see back, and then I hear the stories where they said we had Passover in a room no bigger than this.
Right.
Right.
4 or 5 people. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. And from that short time to now, it's thousands of us. And I sit back and look at all the schools that we're affiliated with, that we have all over the nation, outside of the UP, outside of the nation, in UK. Captain Kapachis came back from the Dominican Republic. I'm looking at this stuff like this is unbelievable. It's in the Lord is in this.
Right.
The Lord is with UPK. You understand?
Right.
The Lord is with Commander Yohana. And if you're with Commander Yohana, he's with you too.
Right.
He's with you too. You're on holy ground. Take off your shoes when you come in. Which means to me is knock up all the stuff that you've learned. All the stuff that you've learned in that world of Christianity, take your shoes off. Take it off.
Right.
Kick those dust off and come back in here and be circumcised and understand what the Lord has had for us and to follow what the Lord has for us to follow.
Right.
Ain't no more playing games no more. It's not a game to be played. We're on the brink of World War III. We got migrants our people coming in. This is it's a whole new thing. The changing of the guard is about to come again, but this time the changing of the guard, the house is going to take that road right back. And you better be ready for it. I always end things with this, and I always want to say, where will you be when the Lord comes? And I also want to say this, end it with this. What you going to tell the Lord when he asks you, why haven't you served me? What you going to tell him? Oh, I ain't believe them niggas on the corner? You ain't trying to hear that. Oh, I did serve you. I was feeding the homeless. I was doing all this. Get away from me. I never knew you. All you Christians who think you're doing a damn good job and you think you're serving the Lord, you're gonna be greeted with. You're gonna be met with. I never knew you. Get away from me. I know you. You didn't follow what I told you to do.
Right.
You didn't follow. Just like some of your kids. Did I tell you to clean your room? Yeah, but I washed the dishes. I did this. I did that. But I told you to clean your room.
All right.
Now you're still punished. You're still punished. So you can't come to the Lord and say, no, why didn't you do this? Well, Lord, I did this. I did that. I don't give a damn about none of that. I told you to do this. And why didn't you do it? Oh, well, because he ain't want to hear no excuses. Bring him hither so I can slay him. That's what your house child is going to say. And you got to figure what side of the fence you want to be on. That's what you're going to have to battle. I know what side I'm going to be on. And then until I get there, I just say, if I die, I die. But I'm going to die serving the Lord.
That's right.
Right.
So that's up to y'all. All right? Anybody got any questions, statements, comments, anything?
Excellent class, sir.
The water, bro. The water.
Good.
Got you right, huh?
Okay. Sisters, anybody want to say anything? I know y'all, hey, y'all a big part of the show. Anything to say? It's good to see y'all. Good to see y'all again. What's up, brother?
It's lucky, sir. The oppressor is the devil of bottom.
Yeah, right. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and close up the class, man. And we're going to, my brothers, Amacho. Trumpet. Hey, young warrior, sign Christ. All right. So,
La Yasharla.
all right. Clap it up for that. I got to clap it up.
Wow, that's good.
It's real. Amacho. All right. Go ahead, dog.
Y'all fuck with homies to face the east? Sorry. This is the Lord's Prayer, the Hebrew. Abanawa. Shabbat Shemayim. Badat. Hayah. Shemka. Yahweh. Malakwaka. Aba'ah. Radazaka. Hayah. Aisha. Radazah. Kawah. Hayah. Washemayim. Nathan. Anawa. Lakam. Cow. Wum. Wasalaknawa. Kawafnawa. Wasalaknawa. Kawaf Yanawa. Wala'ah. Tabayanawa. One. Ball. Oshanawa. Ayad. Right. Hayat. Amalakwa. Ha'ala. Watapara. I will love you. Man.
Lord's Prayer in English. Our Father. Which art in heaven. Hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. Lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from evil. Thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. So be it.
This is the prayer to bless Israel in the Hebrew. Yahweh. Ba'ashem Yahushua. Barak Lanawa. Wayasha'Allah. Wahabayah. Saparium. Ba'ashem Yahushua. One.
Right? This is the bless Israel in the English. Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh Shah. Bless us and Israel. And the school. In the name of Yahweh Shah. Thank you. So be it. Sorry.
It's like, shall we mean to be seated?
Pass class.
Come. And with that, we'll pass the class off to Priest and Officer Pash Kaya.
This ISUPK security announcement. Where the ISUPK started on 1 West 125th Street, Hall, New York. Rule for a new brother and sister. When a new brother and sister come to the school, they are limited for 6 months. They are here to be saluted only. They are here to save themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6 months, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. The book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21, and the book of Malachi, chapter 3, verse 8 to 10. My Ishra, that means 10 in the Hebrew. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you the treasury department or teacher. Priest fund. We will offer a priest not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you like to give. The next holy convocation is going to be the Feast of Purim. That's going to be the 14th and the 15th day of the 12th month. That's going to be Thursday, February 22nd, 2023 sundown, and also Friday, February 23rd, 2023. You also find in the book of Esther, chapter 9, verse 20 through 31. I'll walk in and check the butcher boy in the hallway. If any trooper wants to be a trooper in the school, if any brother wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black, boots, shirt, pants, headband, or scar with that, we give one curse salute to the men of Israel. Men of Israel, Micah. Men of Israel. Give one curse salute to the teacher. Men of Israel, Micah Sabbath, Micah, Rock, Yahweh Bashem Yahshua. Why just say in Hebrew, may the Most High in the name of Christ bless you. Y'all them taught me hands down. Sorry. We turn to sisters. Sister Israel, Elijah. Give one curse salute to the sisters in the building. Men of Israel, Elijah Sabbath, Elijah, Rock, Yahweh Shema El Bashem Yahshua. Why just says to the sisters in Hebrew, may the Most High watch over you in the name of Christ. Y'all done taught me hands down. Class is missed.